How is Bedard going to do this?
So honestly, I was really sad when I heard from Kyle Davidson, GM of the Blackhawks, that they were not going to be bringing back Patrick Kane or Jonathan Toews. Both of those guys, it's the end of their era with the Chicago Blackhawks, and the torch is being passed to Connor Bedard before the dude has basically even been drafted by the team. Honestly, some fans are probably already building a statue out beside the MJ statue at United Center. But it got me thinking, who in the Sam hell is going to play with Connor Bedard? I mean, seriously, if they're not bringing back Toews, Kane, there's already not much talent on that team at all. I mean, as far as prospects who are high-flying for forwards, you've got, Frank Nazar, you've got Lucas Reichel, and then maybe Mackenzie Entwistle, and then after that, who's coming down the pipeline right now? And I know teams have to tank for years in order to build up a contender. Just look at Chicago in the late 2000s. They had to be really bad to get Jonathan Toews, and then really bad again to get Patrick Kane. And then you add in the other homegrowns like Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, Corey Crawford. So yeah, I understand it takes time, and it's very possible that this year's Chicago Blackhawks is going to be a complete dumpster fire, and also Connor Bedard, and he might be like 20 to 30 points higher than anybody else on the roster in terms of leading scorers on the team. But still, how is Connor Bedard going to do this? Who is he going to play with? And yes, they might go out and get somebody or in free agency that can hopefully play with him, but what's that going to look like? Is it going to be somebody like Max Domi who expressed some interest in coming back to the Hawks? Are they going to maybe go fishing for some of the higher free agents on the list to maybe give some semblance of talent to play with Connor Bedard on that top line? Because honestly, that's going to be, I'm sorry, one of the only reasons, if not the only reason to watch the Chicago Blackhawks this year is for the Connor Bedard show. So I'm really hoping that there's another player or two or maybe three in there if we wish upon a shooting star that come in to make this team worth watching other than Bedard that can really complement him well. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to find Crosby's Malkin, Ovechkin's Backstrom, Marner's Matthews, Draisaitl's McDavid. I'm not saying they're going to find that in this year's draft for the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm just saying hopefully there's some other talent here to complement him with so that you can make it more of a team effort rather than just, hey, here's the one-man show, enjoy. And I've brought this example out a lot, but yes, I know the Chicago Blackhawks are going to try to be bad again to get reinforcements for Bedard in the draft. I fully understand that, but you've got to be very careful here not to create Taylor Hall and Jordan Eberle's Edmonton Oilers bad here, or Jack Eichel's Buffalo Sabres bad here. You've got to be real careful at the culture you create in this room, because it could be toxic, and it could be an absolute black hole for the star player in that market, for the team who wants to tank to get reinforcements. And let me be very clear here, by no means am I saying go out and get players that are going to try to make the Hawks a playoff team this year in Bedard's rookie season. Not at all. I'm just saying it might be worth it to invest in trying to make the culture less, it's okay if we lose this year for Connor Bedard. And if that means you pick a couple of spots lower in the draft, then so be it. At least you don't have a locker room filled with guys who are looking on Expedia in the dressing room trying to book a vacation because they know that what the franchise wants is to get another high pick. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to get off my chest here. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. How is Connor Bedard going to do this year? What do you think the Hawks are going to do? Are they going to leave him out to dry like, hey, one-man show, enjoy the Connor Bedard spectacle? Or are they going to go out and try to compliment him in year one with some pieces around him? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
I want to see that. I want to see him go. I want to see Connor Bedard.
Break up with sinus symptoms with just one dose for your money back. Mucinex Sinus Max. Our Active Life all starts here.
The Blackhawks. Just spread your wings already, Connor Bedard.
I made Mr. Beast a commercial for his new chocolate bars. The mission for today's shoot is to create an epic 10 to 15 second promo film showcasing all three flavors of the new chocolate bars. We'll only have 12 hours to shoot a commercial that would normally take a few days to shoot, so I've teamed up with my food photographer friend Keegan Evans to help me shoot this commercial. As soon as we wrap up the shoot, Keegan and I will take the same footage and compete to see who can make it better. The winner of the competition will get $10,000 and a free trip to... Yeah, well, no one's getting $10,000. We'll probably just end up getting each other brunch or something. But Yeah.